السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. أما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. رب زدني علما. اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا. I welcome you all to the class of Arabiyya Bayna, Yadayk, Arabic between our hands. Inshallah ta'ala, we've been doing the sixth unit, that is as-salah. As-salah al-wahdatu sadisa, as-salah, right? As-salah. And last time we did all our hiwars, all our dialogues. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Al-hiwar al-awwal, right? أين تصلي صلوات الخمس, where do you pray your 5 prayers? تصلي الظهر والعصر والمغرب والعشاء في مسجد بلال. وأين تصلي الفجر? And so on. This was the first hiwar, and this is our second hiwar. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. أنا مسافر إلى مكة. I'm traveling to Makkah. إلى أين أنت مسافر? Where are you traveling? Right? And where are you going to pray your prayers? So this is what we've been doing in the last classes. And we did the third hiwar, that hiwar al-salih, and this was about the salah. هذا أذان العصر هيا بنا إلى المسجد. Let's go to the masjid. أنا أصلي في البيت. I will pray at home. الصلاة في المسجد أفضل. Right? The prayer in the masjid is better. أفضل is better. Similarly, انتظر أنا ذاهب معك. الحمد لله رب العالمين. So we have a few vocabs here. Inshallah, let's listen to the audio of the vocabularies. Inshallah ta'ala, so that we can revise those vocabularies of what we learned.
الوحدة السادسة الصلاة. الدرس 32. المفردات. انظر واستمع وأعد.
مفردات, vocabularies, right? Vocabularies.
الفجر.
Al-Fajr is the prayer, Fajr, right? Fajr. Al-Fajr.
الظهر.
Al-Dhuhr, the midday time. Al-Dhuhr, the Zuhr prayer. Or the time is also, right? The time is also called Al-Dhuhr, when the sun is above our heads.
العصر.
Al-Asr, afternoon, when the sun goes.
المغرب.
And then Al-Maghrib, the sun goes past where the sun sets. At Al-Maghrib.
العشاء.
Al-Isha is like at the time 8:30 or whatever.
مكة.
Makkah is Makkah. Makkah. Makkah is the place, Makkah.
المسجد الحرام.
Al-Masjid al-Haram. This is Masjid al-Haram. Why is it called Masjid al-Haram? Because several things are haram there. Right? This is a prohibited place. We are not allowed to cut the trees and stuff, and so many things we are not allowed to do. Al-Masjid al-Haram. Yeah, it's called Haram, and also Al-Masjid al-Haram. So many things are prohibited. That's why it's called Al-Masjid al-Haram. That is, it's sacred. It's sacred. Then no blood should be spilled, and no weapons should be taken away as such. Yeah?
المدينة. المسجد النبوي.
المسجد النبوي, the prophetic masjid. Al-Masjid al-Nabawi.
الأذان.
Al-Azan is the Adhan. Yeah, Adhan. The call to prayer is called the Adhan. Right? Adhan. I don't have a picture, I guess. Is it here? Al-Adhan. No, it's not there.
يسمع.
Yasma, he listens, is called Yasma. He listens. Yasma, he listens. Right? Yasma, he listens. This is a present tense form. He listens. So anytime you have ya, it's always, generally speaking, it is he listens. Singular, third person, masculine.
الصلاة.
As-salah, the prayer. As-salah is the prayer.
يستطيع.
Yastati'u is like he is able to. Istita'a is like the ability to do something. Istita'a, yastati'u, he is able to do something. Yeah, istati'u. Present tense.
يعمل.
Ya'mal, to work. To work is called ya'malu. And the worker is called ummal or amil. The plural is ummal.
الليل.
Al-layl is the night. Al-layl. وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَى.
يضع.
يَدَعُ. What was that word? وَدَعَ maybe. وَدَعَ is to put something. Yeah? وَدَعَ. This is also verb, past tense. He put. The literal translation is he put. وَدَعَ. Da is like put it in some place, to place something. Yeah.
منبه.
Munabbih. Munabbih, alarm clock. Munabbih. Munabbih. So any clock is called as-sa'a. As-sa'a, right? Which we've learned before, right? Any clock. But if it's an alarm clock, then it's called a munabbih. Yeah, munabbih. Alarm clock.
ينتظر.
Yantazir. Where's Yantazir picture? He Yantazir. I think it's down there. Yantazir, he waits. Yantazir, he waits. Intizar is waiting. Yeah. Intazara, yantaziru, to wait.
صلاة الجمعة.
Salatul Jum'ah is the prayer of Jum'ah.
قريب.
Qarib, near. Qarib, near.
بعيد.
Ba'id, far away.
مريض.
Mareed, sick. Mareed. He's laughing. Mareed, sick.
كسلان.
Kaslan, lazy. Kaslan.
ذاهب.
Dahib, going. Yeah, he's going. Zahib is actually a noun, okay? It's not a, it's like a fa'il type. It's like a doer. Doer. It's a noun, but in English, we don't generally have such a word, right? He is going. We don't say he is a goer. We don't use the goer word, right? Or the doer words, generally speaking. Yeah? He is going. Literally, ana dhahibun is like I am a goer, literally. Ana dhahibun. But we translate it as I am going. We translate it as a verb. So zahibun is he is going, yeah, going, ing, like a verb. But in the Arabic language, this is a noun, zahibun. Like for example, if I change from zahib to qatilun, ana qatilun, I am a killer, right? Right. So that makes sense because we use the verb killer in English too, right? But I am a goer, we don't use it. But in Arabic, it's totally fine to say I'm a goer. That is, I'm the one who's going, right? I'm the one who's going. But in English, we don't have that. So we translate it as I am going. Ana dhahibun ila al-madrasa. I'm going to the madrasa, school.
الوحدة السادسة.
Okay, and few words. Asif. Ana asif. Asif, simply asif is like sorry. Asif, sorry. Sahih is true, correct. Sahih and khata. Musafir, traveling. Yarkabu, to ride. Yeah. To become, to ride something is called yarkabu. Rakiba, yarkabu. Al-wahdatu. Next tadrib.
الصلاة. الدرس 32. مفردات إضافية.
Oh, mufradatun idafiyya. Where are those? Oh, they are here. Okay. Before that, we have this tadrib. This one, التدريب الأول. رتب الصلوات الخمس بوضع الأرقام 1 2 3 4 5 في المربعات. Right? 1 2 3 4 5 في المربعات, in the boxes. So this is like for new Muslims, I guess. They have to put number 1 2 3 4 5. Can I not say أنا أذهب? Ana azhabu is also fine. Yes, it's fine. Ana azhabu ila al-madrasa. Both are same, yeah. Both are same. Ana dhahibun ila al-madrasa. Ana azhabu ila al-madrasa. Or you can remove the ana also for azhabu. Azhabu ila al-madrasa. I am going. Because azhabu is itself I am going. But ana is also fine. I am going. Ana is like superfluous. Ana azhabu is superfluous, but it can be used. Both are fine. Both are fine. أذهب إلى المدرسة. I am going to the madrasa. أنا جالس. But yeah, both are fine actually. Yeah, both are fine. أنا جالس على المقعد. أجلس على المقعد. Yeah, there's no difference. But the translation should be different when it comes to another verb, right? uh, for example, I am using the word qatala, right, to kill. If I say ana aqtuluka, I will kill you, or I am killing you, right? The meaning changes. Ana qatilun, I am a killer, or ana al qatil, I am the killer. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, the translation changes if the verb changes, because just because we don't use ana dhahibun as I am the goer, right? So it doesn't make sense. That's why we translate it as I am going. I am going, right? So similarly for ana jalisun, I am sitting. Actually, it should have been translated as I am the sitter or whatever. Yeah. Ana waqifun, I am standing. Actually, it should have been translated as ana, I am the stander or whatever. Yeah. I'm the one who's standing. I'm the one who's standing. Right? Alhamdulillah. So this is how English is. You don't have so many things in uh, other languages. That's why. But in Arabic, it's totally fine to say, I am the one who's going, I'm the one who's standing, I'm the one who's doing whatever. Yeah, inshallah ta'ala. Inshallah ta'ala. Yeah. Okay, so the next exercise is all about just putting number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Let's increase the font. 1. Where's Zuhur? 2. Salatul Dhuhr, number 2. Salatul Asr, number 3. Salatul Maghrib, number 4. And number 5. Right? Just putting the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. قل الصلوات الخمس مرتبة. Say the prayers 5 times a day of the مرتبة in the order, with the tartib, in a proper order. So Salatul Fajr, Zuhr, Asr, Maghrib and Isha, right? So we just need to say them. Qul is like say those prayers in order. The next one is التدريب الثاني ده علامة الخطأ على كلمة الغريبة. Odd one out, strange one. You need to put in alamatul khata. Dhuhr, Asr, Isha, Marid. Marid is the odd one out. Asif, Yasma, Yastati' Ya'mal. Asif. Yeah. Similarly, look here. This is also like Zahibun or this thing. Yeah. I am the one who's sorry. Actually, Asif is I am the one who's sorry. But we don't translate it as like that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But in Arabic, it is I am the one who's being sorry. Yeah. So that's the translation. I hope you're getting the point. Jalisun, I am the one who's sitting. That is, I am the sitter or whatever. Right? Asif is like that, but we don't translate it like that. We translate it as sorry. Just sorry. Asif. Okay, this is the odd one out. Asha, Shai, Gada, Fatur. Asha is dinner, Gada is lunch, Fatur is breakfast. Shai, chai, right? Surya, Misr, Turkiya, Makkah. Wait, what? What is the odd one out here? I don't know which one's the odd one. Surya, Syria, Misr, Egypt, Turkey, Makkah. Oh, maybe these are countries and Makkah is the city. Yeah, this is the odd one out, Makkah. Talib, Kaslan, Tabib, Mudarris. Talib is a student, Kaslan is lazy, Tabib is a doctor, Mudarris. This one should be odd one out. This is an adjective, yeah? Kaslan. Kaslanu. Kaslanu. This is an adjective. Kaslanu. Lazy. Salata, salad, dajat, chicken, lahm, meat, samak, fish. Oh, veg and non-veg. This is the odd one out. Salad. These are all non-veg. I mean, the chicken and this is vegetarian. Inshallah. Just the odd one out. Sil bain al-kalimati wa surat al-munasiba. Match the following. Marid should go here. Sick. Ba'id. Ba'id is here. Kaslan is lazy here. Adib is here. Very simple exercises. That's why I'm not asking. Yeah, very simple exercises. Marid, kaslan, lazy. Kaslan. Ana kaslanu. Right? Kaslanu. The feminine is kasla. Right? Ana kasla. A feminine person will say kasla. Jaw'anu jaw'a. Jaw'anu is I am hungry. Jaw'anu. Jai' is also used. Jai'un. I am the one who's hungry. Inshallah. المفردات الإضافية. Again, the numbers, they're trying to revise those numbers. الأول، الثاني، الثالث، الرابع، الخامس، السادس، السابع، الثامن، التاسع، العاشر. This is for the masculine. Next lesson will have the feminine ones. الأولى، الثانية، الثالثة، الرابعة. That is the ordinal numbers, right? That is the first, second, third. واحد، اثنان، ثلاثة، رابعة، أربعة، خمسة. Those are cardinal numbers, but this is ordinal. The ranking, this is used for ranking, the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and those are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So there are two types of numbers, right? So this is how it is. Let's listen to the audio and
انظر واستمع وأعد.
الأول.
just
this.
الثاني.
الثالث.
الثالث.
الرابع.
الرابع. الخامس. السادس. السابع. الثامن. التاسع.
العاشر. 10th. That's it. التدريب رتب الأعداد. السادس. Then we have 6th. Then we have سابع. We just need to put them in order. So let's match them. Very easy exercise there. السابع. Then الثامن. So come here. التاسع, 9th. And the عاشر should go here. That's how it is. Very simple exercise. نفصل بين العدد والترتيب. السابع، التاسع، والسادس. Right? Very simple. This is also سابع is 7th. Is 7th? Oh, it's here. التاسع is 9th. السادس is 6th. العاشر is 10th. الثامن is 8th. 8th. Right? So many things happening. Just numbers. اقرأ الأعداد ترتيبا. Read them in the proper order. So which one should come first? السادس, 6th. السابع, الثامن, التاسع, العاشر. They're just repeating them again and again and again so that we memorize them properly. So which one's this? السابع. So this should go, this picture should go here. And this is what? الثامن, 8th. This is عاشر, 10th. This is 6th. 6 is here. This is التاسع. التاسع should be here. So I hope you all memorize these numbers, yeah? الأول، الثاني، الثالث، الرابع، الخامس، السادس، السابع، الثامن، التاسع، العاشر. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th. Next part, as usual, is التراكيب النحوية, grammar constructions. Right? التدريب الأول تبادل السؤال والجواب مع زميلك كما في المثال. So we'll practice all those constructions which we've used in the lesson. Right? المثال. The first one, إلى أين تذهب? Where are you going? Right? So we learned تذهب is for where are you going, right? But it also can mean where is she going? So تذهب or تفعل, the pattern تفعل can also be used for where is she going, right? So whenever you find a تفعل, what is she doing, or right, or what are you doing? تفعل can be used for both تذهب or تفعل. I mean the ta pattern, the second, it can be used for second person masculine or also for third person feminine singular. So this could also be translated as where is she going, right? But we look at the context and understand that this is actually where are you going? إلى أين تذهب? Where are you going? أذهب إلى المسجد الحرام. I'm going to the Masjid al-Haram, right? Or I go to the Masjid al-Haram. I mean the literal word to word translation, because Azhabu could actually mean I am going or I go, or right. It could mean it could also mean I will go, future tense. But generally for future tense we have sa azhabu. We use a sin. Sa azhabu is called harful istiqbal, which we use for I will go inshallah. So this is I'm going to the Masjid al-Haram. This is also future actually, yeah. But generally it's present also, kind of. Azhabu ila al-Masjid al-Haram. I am going to the Masjid al-Haram. Limada? Why are you going to that place? Li usalli al-Jum'ah. Li usalli al-Jum'ah. So this gets a fatha because this lam is called lam ta'ali, lam of reasoning. For some reason I'm doing this. And we learn in Madina books or in the grammar that it's actually li plus an. There's an an hidden here. It's called an mudmara or something. Yeah, an mudmara, that is unhidden here. And there are four types of which makes nawasibul mudari'a, which makes mudari anlan kai idan, right? Anlan kai idan, which makes the mudari mansub. Mansub is like gets a fatha, yaf'ala, taf'ala, okay? Yeah, li'an. So it's actually li'an usalli al-jum'ah. This is actually li'an usalli al-jum'ah, right? So as of now, please try to understand that because of this li, this became a fatha. Inshallah, we'll get them when we get those rules. That's very advanced. We'll get it in book 2, maybe in the second half of the book 2. Inshallah. Grammar starts in the book 2, by the way. The book 1 doesn't have much grammar. It's just about learning the patterns and the vocabularies, inshallah. But they start mubtada, khabar, everything, all that in the second book. Inshallah. Right? Liannani, lianna. Lianna is because. Lianna is because. I'm talking about li plus an. That's it. Li an. Not li anna, not li anni. Annani. That is because that is something else. The meaning of that is li anna is because. But this is just li plus an. And that an is not written. That an is not written at all. Right? For example, لماذا تذهب إلى المدرسة? Why are you going to the school? So what will you say? لأدرس اللغة العربية. To learn أدرس. To study Arabic language. لأتعلم whatever. لأتعلم الحاسوب. To learn computers or IT. لأتعلم الرياضة. To learn sports or yeah, or ليتعلم to study العلوم, to study science, something like that. So because of li, it's called reasoning, for, right? And there's also another li which is like belonging to, lillahi mulku samawati wal ard. For Allah is to Allah belongs the mulk of the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. Lillahi al-mashriq wal maghrib. To Allah belongs the east and the west. Similarly, yeah. So that is like belonging to. Lana amaluna wa lakum amalukum. Li, when it's joined to a preposition, I mean a pronoun, it becomes la, lana. It's actually lina, but because the Arabs had a difficulty pronouncing lina and lina, they changed it to lana. Like lakum dinukum waliya din. To you is your religion, and to me is lakum dinukum. To you is your religion, and waliya deen, and to me is mine. Yeah. So that is also belonging to. To you is all. To you. This could also be translated for praying Jumu'ah, or to pray Jumu'ah, or yeah, to or for or belonging to. These are the three kind of meanings which li has. Li. Inshallah. When li comes with a verb, generally it is for a reason. It's called lamu ta'lil. But the other li, it joins with a noun. Lillahi. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's a noun. Yeah, Lafzul Jalala is a noun. Or a pronoun. Lahu. Ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard. Lahu is belonging to him. Lahu. Lahu is actually lihu, because they had a problem pronouncing lihu, liki, laka, whatever. So they changed it to laka, lakum, laki. Lahu, laha, lahuma, lahum. Laha, lahuma, lahunna. Laka, lakum, lakum. Laki, lakuma, lakunna, li, lana. These are the 14 conjugations. Yeah. Okay. So this exercise is all about us doing. We're changing the masjid. We are just changing the masjids. Yeah. Ila aina tadhhab. Where are you going? Adhabu ila al-Masjid al-Nabawi. I'm going to the Masjid al-Nabawi. This is an old photo, I guess. Masjid al-Nabawi. Limadha, why are you going? لِيُصَلِّيَ الْفَجْرَ, so that I can pray Fajr. Why is this having a fatha? Anytime you see a fatha on a noun, there has to be a reason, or the verb as such. There has to be a reason. It's not simply just because it's a misprint or something. Yeah, because this is the object of the verb. Yeah, object of the verb. This is the verb. Praying what? I'm praying Jummah. So any object, maf'ulun bihi, it's called maf'ulun bihi, inshallah. We'll get them in the grammars, but as of now, this is the object, and any object is always has a fatha. It's mansub always. So that's why fajra. Okay, this was the first one. Next, ila aina tadhhabu? Where are you going? Adhabu ila masjid Bilal. I'm going to Masjid Bilal. Bilalin. And even this, if you remember, this is mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Right? Mudaf and mudaf ilayh. Masjid Bilalin. Mudaf is the first word, the possessed thing, and doesn't take alif lam, doesn't take tanween. And the second word is the mudaf ilayhi. Okay, anyways. Like Baytullahi, Ka'batullahi, well, yes, Naqatullahi, Allah's camel. The second word has a kasra always. The second word has a kasra, like Baytu Muhammadin, house of Muhammad, Baytu Hamidin, Kitabu Hamidin, Qalamu Hamidin. This is called idafa. Anyways, أذهب إلى مسجد بلال. لماذا? Why going? لأصلي الظهر. So pray Zuhr. This is just practice of these tarakib. إلى أين تذهب? Where going? أذهب إلى مسجد عثمان. Now I told you that it should get a kasra, the mudaf ilayhi, but there are certain words it's called mamnu min as-sarf, the diptotes, which do not take tanween, do not take tanween, as well as do not like kasra. Right? They'll have fatha. And feminine names are such an example, like Maryama, right? Isa ibn Maryama, something like that. So these are various rules which are playing here. So that's why it's Usmana, because Usman is a mamnu min as-sarf name. It's like a diptote. It's not a triptote. Triptote is a word which is like Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin, which takes all the fatha dhamma kasra. But Usmana this is like it doesn't take kasra. It's like Usmanu, Usmana, Usmana. Inshallah. There are too many things coming at here, so we just continue here. Limana, why are you going? Yusalli al-asra, to pray asr. Next one. Ila aina tadhhabu? Where are you going? Adhabu ila Masjid Ali. I'm going to Masjid Ali. Limada? لأصلي المغرب, to pray Maghrib. إلى أين تذهب? So this is just a practice. Where are you going? إلى أين? إلى is actually to where are you going, right? A word to word translation. But we just translate it as where are you going? أذهب إلى مسجد فيصل. I'm going to Masjid Faisal. Non-Arabic names are mamnu min al-kasra. Yes, generally speaking, non-Arabic names are mamnu min al-sarf. Okay, mamnu min al-kasra. Mamnu min al-sarf. Sarf is like tasrif. Sarf is like changing. Yeah, sarf. That is getting three things. Okay. Non-Arabic names. There's an exception to that. Three-letter verbs which has a sukoon for the middle letter name, such as Nuhun. Nuh is an exception because this is a three-letter verb, three-letter name. Musa is alif maqsura. Musa is separate. Yeah, Musa is always Musa. Musa is like alif maqsura type. That is a separate case. It is also called mabni, kind of, but it is Musa. Isa is always Isa. Ibrahim is a good example. Ibrahim, Ishaq, Yaqub, Dawood was Sulaiman. They don't take kasras. They hate kasras because they are foreign names. Yeah. One of the categories is foreign name. Inshallah. All the categories are given in, if you want to refer, in Madina book 1, lesson number 23. In the last lesson, we learn about all the categories of Mamnu min as-sarf. Madina book 1. Yeah, inshallah. Anyways, this is how it is. Ila aina tadhhabu? Where are you going? Azhabu ila Masjid al-Haram. I'm going to the Masjid al-Haram. Limada? Why? Liusalli al-Fajr. To pray Fajr. To pray Fajr. Simple exercise, yeah? I hope so. Al-Mithal. Next one is Is'al kama fil misal. Ask as in the example. You should ask questions. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة? Right? Why are you traveling to Makkah? Musafir? See, again, The literal translation is actually, why are you a traveler to Makkah? Because Musafir is a traveler. That's how we translate. But in English, it doesn't sound nice. So we change it a little bit. We'll say, why are you traveling to Makkah? Right? It's actually, the question is, why are you a traveler to Makkah? I hope you're understanding the difference. But it doesn't sound nice in English. That's why are you traveling to Makkah? But the literal is, why are you a traveler? Okay, I hope you understand. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى مكة? Why are you traveling to Makkah? Next one is لماذا أنت? Can anyone help me with this, please? The next one. Why are you traveling to Medina? And be careful of the feminine thing. You got an answer? لماذا أنت مسافرة إلى المدينة؟ نعم مسافرة. This is what I was focusing. I wanted you to focus on, because this is anti, right? Anti is for feminine. Feminine. Anti is for feminine. So that's why musafir will become musafiratun. لماذا أنت مسافرة إلى المدينة? Why are you traveling to Medina? Next one is لماذا هو? Who is he? Why is he traveling? لماذا هو مسافر إلى مصر? Why is he traveling to Egypt? لماذا هو مسافر إلى مصر? Again, Misr is also mamnu min as-sarf. Generally, the place names do not like kasras. Do not like kasra. That's why, even though this is ila Makkata al-Madina, it's okay because it takes an al. Right? These places do not take al also. We cannot say al-Misra. That's wrong. The Egypt is not fine, because some countries take al, some countries do not take al. For example, the classical old countries, such as this is a place, by the way, this is not a country, but like Al-Hind in the India, or Asin, the China. Right? The new countries, generally speaking, do not have alif lam. For example, America, Australia, Britannia, whatever. Yeah, these countries do not take al. Germany takes al. No, Germany does not take al. Germany, the actual name is Almania, but that's not. It's mentioned in the hadith. That's why it takes al. Maybe, yeah, maybe. The classical names take al, but there are exceptions. Like I learned about Brazil, Al Brazil. They take al or something like that. Yeah. There's some countries, the new countries too, take al. Yeah, Al Brazil. For Brazil, that's a new country in my view, but I think, but it's not a classical country, because the West wasn't discovered. Right? The West wasn't discovered or wasn't found out until 1430s or whatever. Before that, there was only the Middle East and the East. Anyways, لماذا أنت instead of أنت لماذا هو مسافر إلى مصر؟ لماذا هي مسافرة إلى تركيا؟ لماذا هي? Why is she traveling to Turkey? لماذا أنت مسافر إلى سوريا? Why are you traveling to Syria? And this could be asked today, because Syria is a war zone now. So we could ask this question. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى سوريا؟ أنت من الداعش? Right? Okay. Why are you traveling to Syria? Right? We could ask this question now. لماذا أنت مسافر إلى سوريا? سبحان الله. Right? Okay. Next is تبادل الحوار مع زميلك. Same thing again. دع منبه بجانبك. This is a command. دع is put. ضع المنبه منبه بجانبك. Put an alarm clock beside you. Janib is like besides you. While sleeping, put an alarm clock beside you. دع المنبه بجانبك. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. This is a great idea. This is a great idea. منبه is an alarm clock. So similarly, دع المنبه. I mean, دع القرآن بجانبك. Put the Quran beside you. That is, always keep reading the Quran. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. دع الكتاب بجانبك. Put the kitab beside you, the book. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. دع الصحيفة بجانبك. Put the newspaper beside you. هذه فكرة طيبة. دع الفاكهة بجانبك. Put the فاكهة beside you. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. دع الشاي بجانبك. Put the tea beside you. هذه فكرة. This is a good idea. دع القهوة بجانبك. Put the coffee beside you. هذه فكرة طيبة. This is a good idea. دع الماء بجانبك. Put the water beside you. هذه فكرة طيبة. دع النظارة, the spectacles, نظارة besides you. هذه فكرة طيبة. So with repetition of these things, these phrases should become memorized to you. Right? So anytime you want to put this beside you, you should use da'il and bijanibik and change the word accordingly. Put it beside you. That is, put it near you. Put it near you. And then if you want to say, good idea, what an idea, right? So, هذه فكرة طيبة. هذه فكرة جيدة. Something like that. Fikra. Fikra is an idea. This is a good thought. Next one is تبادل الحوار مع زميلك. Same thing again. Exchange with your colleague. كما في المثال, as in the example. أنا ذاهب إلى المسجد. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Wait. انتظر is wait. Wait, I'm going with you. أنا ذاهب معك. Wait, I'm going with you. So we just need to change the places. أنا ذاهب إلى المدرسة. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Wait, I'm going with you. أنا ذاهب إلى البيت. I'm going to the house. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. أنا ذاهب إلى المصلى. I'm going to the musalla, the prayer place. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Yes, wait for me. I'm going with you. أنا ذاهب إلى مكة. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Right? Wait, I'm going with you. أنا ذاهب إلى المدينة. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. أنا ذاهب إلى الشقة. I'm going to the apartment or the flat. انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Wait, I'm going with you. Right? أنا انتظر. أنا ذاهب معك. Wait, I'm going with you. أنا ذاهب معك. The actual translation again, I am the goer with you or something like that. I'm the one who's going with you. It's because ذاهب is the fa'il pattern. Fa'il is the doer pattern. Yeah. ذاهب. ذهب is to go. يذهب, he goes. And ذاهب fa'il, the one who goes. ذاهب. انتظر. أنا. انتظر is فعل أمر. انتظر ينتظر. We do if'al pattern. If'al pattern. Yeah. This pattern is if'al. It gets a sukun in the end. Like da was also command. But because we are giving kasra, because this also has a kasra, this also has a kasra, right? So two kasras cannot come together. So we give la iltiqa'u sakinain. So we give a kasra, da'il, right? If you want to say without an alif lam, so we say da kitaban indak, or bijanibik, beside you. Put a book beside you. Da kitaban in the da. Okay, inshallah. Right. Okay, inshallah. Please log in again. Inshallah. Jazakallah khair. 40 minutes are up. Barakallahu feekum. Okay. All right. Next one, exercise. Next exercise, تراكب. حول كما في المثال. Change like in the example. أحمد يستيقظ مبكرا. This might look a little bit tough, but it's easy. We just need to change it to the command verb, which is already given. So يستيقظ is a فعل مضارع. Is a present tense. Ahmad wakes up early. يستيقظ. We need to change into amr, command. So we'll do chop of this and chop of the dhamma. And we can't pronounce it, so we'll bring a istayqid. Yeah, we'll bring a kasra. Istayqid. Wake up. Ahmad yastayqid mubakkiran. So we want to say istayqid anta mubakkiran. So this anta is also superfluous again. because the command itself, we understand that we are commanding to someone, right? So if you just say istayqid mubakkiran, that's fine. But because they just want to show you that it means anta, that's why they're using. That means, or it could bring, it could be brought for stressing something, right? Istayqid anta mubakkiran is like you wake up early. You should wake up early. It's like a stress. This could also be used. Istayqid anta. That is, I'm talking to you. Wake up early, man. Istayqid anta mubakkiran. So anta could be used, but if you don't use, it's just a general sentence. Istayqid mubakkiran. Wake up early. You should wake up early, or please wake up early, or that's a command. So what should we do? Ahmadu yastayqidu mubakkiran. So Ahmadu yaqra'ul Qur'an. Ahmad is reading the Qur'an. So I have to say iqra il Qur'an. Iqra il Qur'an. Read the Qur'an. Iqra is the command. How did we get that? We chopped the ya and the sukun. And since we cannot pronounce this, we brought a hamza. Right? And this is a fatha. So we'll give a kasra. If it's a dhamma, we give a dhamma. Right? If it's a fatha or a kasra, we give a kasra. Okay, we look at the middle letter. The 3-letter verb. This is the first letter. Fa kalima, ain kalima, lam kalima. That is the 3 letters of a verb. The root letters. This is the middle letter, right? So if we look at this one, inshallah. Istayqid means wake up, wake up. Istayqadha, wake up. Wake up. Istayqid, wake up. Okay? Yes. Wake up. Waking up from sleep. See, he's waking up from sleep. Wake up at 5 o'clock. As-sa'at al-khamisa. Okay. Istayqadha, yastayqidu. Inshallah. Mubakkir is early, early. Mutaakhir, late. Mubakkir, early. Mutaakhir, late. Mubakkir. Bakkara, yubakkiru, mubakkir. Late, early. Yes, early. Early in the morning. Early. Mutaakhir, late. Next, Ahmadu yantazirul hafila. Ahmad is waiting for the bus. So we want to say, intazir al hafila. Wait for the bus. Intazir. Yes, intazir. How did we get that? We chop this, and because we cannot pronounce this, intazir. We give a kasra because this has a fatha. Intazir. Wait. Intazirni. Wait for me. Yaknusul ghurfa. Ahmadu yaknusul ghurfa. Sweeping the room. Kana say yaknus. Uknus. We cannot give a aknus. We cannot say aknus. Why? Because this is a dhamma. The middle letter has a dhamma, so you have to give a dhamma to the command verb. Uknus. Qatala yaqtulu uqtal. Kill. Right? Uknus. We cannot say aknus. That's the rule, that you have to look at the middle letter. If the middle letter has a dhamma, it gets a dhamma. If it's dhamma, fatha or kasra, it gets a kasra. So that they cannot be a command with a fatha, right? Generally speaking, with a 3-letter verb, it has to be either dhamma or a kasra, dhamma or a kasra, the pesh or the zer. Uknus. So uknus al ghurfa. Sweep the room. Sweep it. Vacuum the room. Whatever. Yaghuz Ahmadu yaghsil al malabis. Ahmad is washing the clothes, so I have to say ighsil, because this has a kasra. Look at this. This has a kasra, so it should say ighsil, wash the clothes. Ighsil al malabisa, wash the clothes. Yakul al tamr. This guy Ahmad is eating the dates, so I have to say now there's a difference here. Now I cannot say, because it has a hamza here. If I chop, it's ukul. So we chop this also, and it becomes kul. So this is an exception, kind of, right? Similarly, akhada yakhudu, khuz, take. Because whenever hamza comes in between, there's a problem, right? There's a problem because you have to pronounce this. Even if you bring, like, for example, if I show you, this is yakul. Yakul, right? Yakul. Okay. Now, in previous, the other verbs, what we used to do is we used to chop the ya and give a sukun. So it became, there's a sukun. Now, in other verbs, again, we brought hamza to pronounce, because the first one has a sukun, right? So we cannot pronounce. So if you get, so many problems will happen. Akul or ikul or ukul. So it's like a very difficult thing. So what they did was they dropped the hamza also and made it kul. Similarly, akhadha means to take something. So it became khuz. خذ الكتاب يا يحيى خذ الكتاب بقوة بقوة خذ take خذ خذوا عني مناسككم, right? As the Prophet said in the last Hajj, خذوا عني, take the manasik, take the Hajj rituals from me. لعلي لا أحج بعد عامي هذا, maybe I may not perform Hajj after this. Take the rulings, yeah. Yeah, wow, alif and ya are the weak letters. Yes, of course. Why? Yes. Yes, problem. Yeah, a lot of problems. The weak letters problem. لعلي لا أحج بعد عامي هذا. Perhaps I may not perform Hajj after this year, because he was getting a premonition that he will pass away, inshallah, by the next Hajj comes. So this is what. So that's why this is kul, eat. Kulu washrabu wala tusrifu. Right? Eat and drink, but do not do israf. Kulu. Kulu mimma razaqakum Allah wala tusrifu. Eat from what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has provided you. Wala tattabi'u khutuwat ash-shaytan. Do not follow the footsteps of shaitan. Innahu lakum aduwwun mubin. Indeed, he's a clear enemy. Kul. So the plural is kulu, inshallah. Now, this one, again, this is a problem because this is not 3 letters. We find so many letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 letters. So what happened was, Yushahidu tilfaz, Ahmadu Yushahidu tilfaz, Ahmad watches the television. It became Shahid. Why? Because we need, if we remove this, we can pronounce this and give a sukun to this. We can pronounce Shahid. We need not bring a Hamza or an Alif. Right? Ushahid or Ishahid. No need. This is brought here because we cannot pronounce this with a sukun. This is brought here, we cannot pronounce sukun here. This, okay, fine, we deleted it totally. We cannot pronounce here because this has a sukun. We cannot pronounce here. So every time we brought a Hamzatul Wasl, a joining Hamza. Uknus, Intazir. This was a special case. Here, no need to bring this. No need to bring this. Why? Because we already can pronounce this. There's no sukun here. It has a fatha. This has a fatha, Shahid. Shahid. Shahid is watch. Shahid. Right? Is watch. This is a command. Shahid. Shahid tilfaz. Watch the television. Shahid. Watch. So this is a special case because it's not a 3-letter word. It's a 4-letter word. It's called fa'ala yufa'ilu. Form 3, inshallah, for those who know. Right? Jahada yujahidu. Jahid. Strive. Jahid. Strive in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jahid fi sabilillah. Similarly, qatala yuqatilu, to fight. Qatala, qatilu fi sabilillah. Qatil, fight in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Qatil is the amr. Qatil, inshallah. Form 3. Okay. This is what it is. Alhamdulillah. We've reached here, alhamdulillah, as usual. We will continue tomorrow, inshallah. This is our goal, right? Though in the first day, I drew the hiwar, the 3 hiwars. In the second day, I come till here. Mulakhasut Taraweeh. So, alhamdulillah, we've reached till here. Inshallah, we'll continue from here tomorrow. Inshallah. Tomorrow, we'll finish the lesson, inshallah. Bi'idhnillah. Ta'ala. If you are alive, inshallah, we will finish the lesson tomorrow. That's it in the lesson, right? Not much, but still, well, we've learned Amr, we've learned command verbs, and we learned Lam Ta'lil. 2 things here. Lam Ta'lil, Usalliya al-Fajr, to pray Fajr, right? So we've learned these 2 things, alhamdulillah. And we learned a lot of, and revision of a lot of verbs. Yastayqidhu, yantaziru, yaqra'u al-Qur'ana, yaghsilu al-malabisa, ya'kulu al-tamr. They keep repeating these verbs so that we have, can you please tell Sharif of class in Medina to, Medina classes on Friday and Saturday 9:30, same time. Friday and Saturday, inshallah. We are doing Medina Book 1, lesson number 6. And this class is same, 9:30 p.m. Indian time, 9:30 p.m. Wednesdays and Thursdays. So we have continuous classes, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Inshallah ta'ala. This is the schedule, inshallah. for the classes, inshallah. Same time, 9:30 p.m. Indian time, Indian Standard Time. Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen. Tomorrow we'll continue with our Mulakhas Tarakib. Please revise on your own, inshallah, so that it'll become easier by the time we finish this unit, inshallah. Those are new vocabs, or we might get stuck at new vocabs. Don't worry, right? Inshallah. Don't worry at the vocabularies and stuff, because it'll come slowly, slowly. It takes time to have. It says that it is said that we need 10,000 words in any language to become proficient in it. 10,000 words. So 10,000 words, in my view, will take a lot of time unless you're studying full time. For a part-time student, it takes maybe 10 to 15 years to get 10,000 students, especially online. If you go to Saudi Arabia and learn 2 years, maybe you learn 4 to 5,000 in 2 years. The Medina students, they go to Medina and they learn in 2 years, almost 2 to 4,000 words in 2 years, or maybe 5,000, 6,000, inshallah. And still they need to learn to make it to 10,000. 10,000 words is not a joke. Yeah, inshallah. You have to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, then reach to 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 1,000. Right? Even now, after studying so many years, I might know maybe 500 words in Arabic, 500, 600 words, not even 1,000. Because when I look at the dictionary, I don't know 90% of the words, 99% actually of the words in Arabic. Even I don't know those words. But the same cannot be said of English. In English, we've been learning since first, second, third, whatever school days. We might know 70% or 60% of those words. Because in English, we've been reading so much of the newspapers, of the novels, of whatever. Yeah, everything on the internet. Everything we read English, English, English. So maybe we might know 60% or 55, 40, 70. Yeah, maybe 70%. We could be able to translate. Similar thing should happen for Arabic. That means we need to read a lot of reading. That too, it depends on what you're reading. For me, the vocabulary is only restricted to Sharia, because I read only Sharia books. I don't read novels. I don't read all those stupid things here, because that's not my. I don't want to read those things. I want to read Sharia books, Ibn Taymiyyah, Ibn al-Qayyim, those books. So those type of vocabularies I can understand. But when I start reading literature, if I start reading Kalila wa Dimna, this was a storybook which was written in Abbasid time, Kalila wa Dimna, about 2 cats and stuff. It's like very difficult. I'll not be able to understand one page without referring to a dictionary. Right? So it depends on what we read. Adab is or adab. The literature in Arabic is very vast. You have Alif Layla wa Layl, right? Wa Layla, 1001 Nights. It's like very classical. Although it has been translated into English, but if you start reading the Arabic, it's like so many words. You should keep a dictionary with you and start reading all the stories. Aladdin, Arbaun, Ali Baba, wa Arbaun Lusus, Ali Baba and 40 Thieves. Yeah. And those stories. So a lot of vocabulary is required when you start reading those classical verbs which are written during the Abbasid time, inshallah. So we should not be worried. If I read my mind, we'll blast. Inshallah. No, inshallah. Slowly we should develop. We should not become fast, inshallah. Someday, inshallah, even I hope I'll be able to read those books with proficiency, inshallah. But it requires a lot of reading and everyday reading. Yeah, inshallah. Last year my Arabic was not so good. I would be very scared. I had to open a dictionary every time. But this year, alhamdulillah, because I was reading throughout the last year, this year it's for the Sharia books. I don't require much of the dictionary. It is like less effort now, alhamdulillah. Right? But effort is required. So before sleeping, at least if you read something from the Quran or something from the, like for example, the book which I'm reading now is this book. I'll just show you the book. It's Manasikul Hajj wal Umrah. This is a very good book. Mawaqit. Now I reached 168 pages. Yeah, inshallah. Manasikul Hajj wal Umrah. This is a very good book in Arabic. It has 40 mabahith. Right? This is Al-Mabas Al-Ashir. I'm still in the 10th one. 800 pages. So I hope maybe if I read 80 pages or 50 pages per week, so it might take me 200 pages per month. So around 2 months, 3 months, inshallah. Right? So this is very easy for me now. I was giving software last chapter scale. I was totally, yeah, inshallah, very difficult. inshallah. Yeah, so many skills, inshallah, will come here, but it takes time. So this is very easy for me now. Awalan, mafhum al-mawaqit. What is the meaning of mawaqit? So he's talking about mawaqitul hajj wal umrah. He's talking about the miqat. Jamu miqat wa ma huddida wa wuqita lil ibada. So miqat is something which was specified, which was restricted with time and specified for ibadah. Min zaman wa makan, for places and for makan, time. وَالتَّوْقِيت التَّحْدِيد, restriction. So this is what about miqats. So this is a very good book for manasikul hajj wal umrah. He gives very specific points, and he gives the qawl al-rajih, the correct point, because sometimes it becomes confusing for the rami or the for like wal mata waqtul intihar rami. When do you stone on jamarat? Right? Is it till the next fajr or till sunset? So you might get a lot of questions to people who are going to hajj. They might get this question. So this book is very good for those who know Arabic, inshallah. So this is, we should try to keep reading whatever we want. So I'll tell you about a website, inshallah. It's a very, very good website for learning. Books to learn Arabic.wordpress. If I just show you the website, 1 second. Books to learn Arabic.wordpress. We just Google it. You'll find so many books in English also, like teaching you about it. Right, so this is the website. Right, this is the website. So it has these are the books: Arabiyya, Bayna, basic level, intermediate level, advanced level, and they have comics too. And you can watch these videos about the comics. Yeah, the comics, small comics. So you can download those. Al-Kitab al-Asasi. These are all Arabic books. This might be difficult, but you can start Kitab al-Awwal of Asasi or Lugatul Jamila. The name of the website is Books to Learn Arabic. Here it is. Books to Learn Arabic. Books to Learn Arabic. Books to Learn Arabic. .wordpress. Right. Some sister Nasreen Akhtar. She also started learning, and then she Books to Learn Arabic. Yes. Yes, this is the book. Yeah. So I would recommend not these Arabic books. There's a book called Madina Arabic. If you've not done Madina, then you should start with Madina anyways, right? Arabic Tutor. Arabic Tutor is a good book. Part 1 you should start with. Arabic Tutor. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. It is in English. It is in English. It gives you the rules and stuff, and then it has exercises at the end. Arabic Tutor is a very good book. Yeah, for English speakers. It gives you a lot of notes. If I download this, 1 second. I don't have it, I guess. Yeah, Arabic Tutor Volume 1. It's written by an Indian. No, it's not an Indian. South Africa, I guess. Right? It's in English and starts with the very basics about the rules. Very basic Arabic Tutor. So if you just read. I used to sit while I'm waiting for some things. Arabic Tutor. Look, this is the name. Arabic Tutor Volume 1. Whenever I was free, like waiting on the bus stop or doing whatever, I used to read it. Although I might not understand anything at that time. Now I find Volume 1 and Volume 2 very easy. So if you start, it starts from the very basics. It starts from views of this book and stuff. I can't zoom in. Lesson number 1: words and types of words. It gives you a lot of grammar and stuff. Ismu, fail, harf. And then he gives 3 types of nouns. Everything in English. Everything in English. Arabic Tutor. It teaches you like a teacher. Right? Ismun ma'alam. But it gives you, the problem with this book is, it gives you so many things at once. That's why many students, they read this and then leave it. So unless you've not done Madina Arabic books, then you should not come here. Because it gives you so many things. But once you've done Arabic books, then you can start doing this book. Because it'll give you a lot of practice with this book. I read only 2 volumes, I guess. Inshallah, someday when I should read book 3. I think I read the 3rd book also. I should read book 4, I guess. But what I used to do is, again, I used to read book 1, book 2, book 3 again. Because it gives you revision of those things, inshallah. So that's how we learn the language, inshallah. But this is too early stage for you guys. You should focus on these books first. And it takes time. It takes 2 years basically to learn any languages. And the the non-Muslims, they spend so many times learning so many years spending French or Russian or so many languages, or Arabic for instance. Inshallah, you read book one, alhamdulillah. So they spend so much time. We should also try to keep learning a language all the time, right? There's a group called polyglots who speak multiple languages. They learn for the dunya sake. We should learn for the akhirah sake, inshallah ta'ala, to become closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe not now, maybe 5-year plan. We should have a 10 years challenge, like people have for nonsense things. We should have for Arabic 10-year challenge. By the next 10 years, we should be proficient, at least in the Arabic of Qur'an and Sunnah, inshallah. If you are alive, inshallah, right? Most of us might die. I mean, some of us might die, but right, but because that's how life is. But if you are alive, inshallah, we should have this challenge, inshallah ta'ala. Because death is, one thing which I realized is, I'm sorry I'm taking your time, but one thing which I realized is we don't feel much for death. We don't have, we're not so much serious about death. I was thinking about why is such a reason. Because then I realized because the population has increased. We've reached 7 billion or 7.3 or whatever. The previous years, like 100 years back, 150 years back, like we reached 1 billion. Imagine, we reached 1 billion in 1830s or 40s or something. Right? Yeah, Ameen, inshallah. 1830s or 40s, we reached 1 billion. Imagine. So within 170, 200 years, we reached 7 billion. So when it was less than 1 billion, so one guy used to die, they used to be very serious about it. Because you're just 200, 300 or 2,000, 3,000 in a city or a town. Right? One person used to die was a very big deal. Now out of 10,000, 1 million, one person dies, or 10 people die, or 100 people die, we don't care. Right? We don't care. Maybe we see 4 or 5 deaths a year. I see around 5 to 6 deaths a year. So we are not so serious. And life expectancy has increased. If you look at the life expectancy graph, it's like this. It goes up and up and up. It started at 29, like 100 years ago. I'm not talking about 200, 300 years ago. No, 100 years ago in India, it was like 29 years or 30 years. That's it. 30 years you could die. Khalas. But now it has increased to 60, 70, whatever. Because of the health has increased, everything has increased. Subhanallah. So in 100 years, so much has changed. So that's why our life has become, we are predictable lives. Yeah. Predictable. It's like we can plan 10 years ahead, 20 years ahead. Right? Previously, this was not possible to plan so much ahead. So we become mashghool in this life. We become so busy in this life, and we've forgotten that our death is approaching us. Right? Because of these things. Because if our life expectancy were 25 years or 30 years, in America it was 33 years for a black man, right? Because of racism, and 42 years for a white man. 100 years ago or 80 years ago. And there were wars, there were diseases, there were plagues, the Black Death, where 1/4 or 1/5 of the world was wiped away. There used to come, so much history has happened. Yeah, there used to be vehicles coming to the home to carry bodies of the whole family of 20, 30 used to be dead in one instance, and one person used to be alive. So this was happening in the previous life. Even today, it happens in various countries where war is going on, subhanallah. But for us, we have a sedentary lifestyle, so we've forgotten death. We've forgotten death, and we don't take death so seriously, and we planned 30 years ago and so on. But death comes suddenly. Kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. So we should always be planning for death. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala protect us and give us a realization for death, and because the Prophet also said that remember death so much because it destroys your pleasures. Inshallah, our pleasures. That's so even if you're 30, 35, whatever, we have just 25 years more, or maybe 20 years, even if you plan to 50 or 60 or maybe 70 or 80, whatever. So it's not much. It's not much, right? Inshallah. It's not much. So we should be very careful. And people die. Young people die of accidents, of heart attacks, and whatever. So many people die, right? So kullu nafsin dha'iqatul maut. Death is something which is certain. And because the life expectancy has increased so much, we are not so serious about it. But there are so many people dying even when they are young. And we should pray Allah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He doesn't give us such less life. Subhanallah. We want more to live, because the Prophet says, the best of you, khairun nasi, man sala umaruhu wa hasuna amaluhu, whose life is long and his deeds are also good. Yeah. Deeds are also good, inshallah. Because we just got one life. Who doesn't want to live long and do good deeds for Jannah, inshallah? Inshallah ta'ala. But life is unexpected. Inshallah. Barakallahu fikum. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. Inshallah, see you tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
كانوا قليلا